Hello guys, welcome back to Ray's Gaming Guitar Productions, and today I'll be showing you guys how to play any YUZU Nintendo Switch game using just your phone as a Switch controller. Now this is definitely a useful method because about 40% of people actually have a Nintendo Switch or have a random Nintendo Switch controller laying around. This is probably one of my favorite uses of my phone as a console emulator controller other than the Wii. It uses your phone's accelerometer and gyroscope to accurately see what motion your phone/controller is creating. Now the requirements for this video are simple. You need to specifically have DSU Controller. You should not use the other two applications mentioned in the Wii video, and you will see why later in the video. And the second application is DSU Manager. This will allow for you to communicate with the application on your phone. And that's it. Now, once you have the DSU Manager installed on your PC and you have the application installed on your phone, all you want to do is you want to go on your phone, click the application, go to settings, and you want to find your IP address and port. Now, as you guys can see, I already have mine here, but if you want to do it yourself, click add device, click or manual input, and then put in the IP address and port that is listed here. So in this case, you would put 192.168.1.124 and then put the equals or two dots and then put 26760. So of course, my IP address is different from yours. You will put whatever yours says. Now, once you see it here, you want to go into YUZU and you want to go to here, and you should see left Joy-Con. Now this matters a lot because now you want to go back into the application on your phone. You want to go back to settings and you want to scroll down to controller layout. Now I'm pretty sure it should technically still work if you have it on Wii remote, but to make this as smooth as possible and for this to actually be good, I would suggest you go ahead and set it to Joy-Con left. Now, this application has similar applications like it, as I said inside of the Wii video, but this is the only application that actually allows you to change the controller layout to different types. And this is actually the only one that allows you to connect it to YUZU, I'm pretty sure. But go down here to controller layout, and if this is your left phone or left Joy-Con in this case, you would click Joy-Con left. And then once you do that, everything should be working. Click input device, and then you should see Xbox 360 controller 0. In this case, since this is the left Joy-Con, this is the first phone that I connected to my PC, click the Xbox 360 controller 0. And then if you were to use a second phone for it to actually be like a Nintendo Switch, you would have two controllers, of course. You would connect that phone the exact same way as you did here, and then you should see Xbox 360 controller 1. And so then you would have two controllers. Now, next, let's work on the motion. This one is definitely the coolest part because you can actually move the controller or the phone like a real Nintendo Switch controller. And for instance, games like Nintendo Switch Sports that relies heavily on motion input from your controller, that is really good. So you're gonna go down here to motion, check it on, and then click configure. Then what you want to do is you want to go back to your phone, or you can go to the DSU manager, and you want to keep in mind what this IP address is. Now you don't want to mix these up because then you might mix up motion input from different controllers. You might get motion input from the right Joy-Con on the left Joy-Con and vice versa, and then things just won't be pleasant. So I would say do this one by one. So for instance, you see the X input 0 is the phone I have connected here. You see the IP address and the port. So you want to take those two, put them here, and you want to test them before you add the server. Now, if everything works correctly and your phone actually has a accelerometer and a gyroscope, I know a lot of phones that don't have them. If yours does, you should be able to just move your phone or shake it, and you should get some type of notification back saying that it worked. And that's pretty much it. You just click add server and you don't have to configure anything else. Now, all you need to do is once you have all that stuff set up and you tested it and it actually worked, now you want to go to not set, and then you want to shake your phone. And as you guys can see, it says CMOO hook UDP. So now if I go back on my phone and I go back to the main menu, I'm on Joy-Con left and I move my joystick, it is working. ZL working, L working, minus is working. Then the plus won't work because the plus is only on the second or the right controller. So of course you won't see it working on this, and the same thing vice versa. If you're on the right controller, minus won't work. Then you can also check the D-pad. Just make sure everything works. Everything should work. If it gets motion, if it gets motion, that means that everything is already connected. You shouldn't actually have to change any keybinds here. It should automatically know how it works. DSU Manager already gets those things set up for you. And then you also have SL and SR. And yeah, as you guys can see, everything is working here. So that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoy videos like this, make sure to like and comment some other ideas I could work on. If you guys have any issues, I will always be in the comments ready to help. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.